Welcome to our channel, Bravo News. Whispers in King City. King City, Missouri was buzzing with rumors. It wasn't about crop yields, cattle prices, or the usual small-town drama. This was McBee drama, the kind that spreads like wildfire. For weeks, fans of the McBee dynasty had been anxiously counting down to the wedding of Jesse McBee and Alli, the couple whose whirlwind romance had been splashed across TV screens and social media feeds for months. The invitations had been sent, the venue had been booked, the dress had been chosen. But then, everything went silent. No Instagram posts, no TikTok updates, no teasers from the production crew, just a haunting, eerie stillness from two people who used to share every little detail of their lives. By the time July rolled around, whispers had turned into accusations. Did they cancel the wedding? Did Alli call it off? Did Jesse get cold feet? At the McBee ranch, tensions were palpable. Behind the gates of the sprawling estate, Jesse and Alli were at the center of a storm they never imagined, one that threatened not only their relationship, but also the family's already fragile image. The fairy tale that wasn't. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Jesse McBee, the charming son of the McBee empire, had fallen head over boots for Alli the moment she arrived at the ranch. Their chemistry was undeniable, their banter sweet, their Instagram lives picture perfect. For months, they'd been the couple everyone rooted for. Alli's big city background clashed perfectly with Jesse's small-town roots, giving fans the romantic tension they craved. By the season finale of the McBee dynasty, Jesse's proposal beneath the Missouri sunset had left millions swooning. Everything looked flawless until the cameras stopped rolling. Behind closed doors, cracks began to show. Alli wants a modern wedding, a family insider revealed. But the McBees, they're traditional, and Steven Sr. especially isn't thrilled about how fast things are moving. There's a lot of pressure on Jesse to make choices that please the family, not just Alli. And Alli, she wasn't about to back down. She left her career, her city, and her entire life for Jesse. Now she wants a say in how this wedding and their future looks. That's where the fights started. Money, power, and prenups. If there's one thing the McBees know, it's business. But when business starts bleeding into love, things get complicated fast. Rumors began swirling that the wedding delay wasn't about flowers or seating charts. It was about the prenup. Alli wasn't happy with the terms, a close friend whispered over coffee at a King City diner. She felt like she was being boxed out of Jesse's world financially. Meanwhile, Steven Sr. was adamant that the McBee fortune stays protected. It turned into an all-out war. Behind the scenes, lawyers were brought in. Heated arguments broke out at family dinners. At one point, Alli reportedly walked out of the ranch in tears after a shouting match with Jesse. And the cameras? They were rolling. Producers knew drama when they saw it, and this was gold. But to Alli, it wasn't entertainment. It was her life unraveling in real time. Instagram goes dark. Fans knew something was wrong when Alli suddenly went silent on Instagram. Her usual stream of bridal inspo, couple selfies, and behind-the-scenes ranch life vanished overnight. Not a single wedding update, no dress fittings, no venue teases, nothing. Then Jesse did the unthinkable. He deleted their engagement announcement post. The internet exploded. What does this mean? Did they break up? Is this the end of McBee dynasty's power couple? Jesse stayed quiet. Alli posted one cryptic Instagram story. Sometimes silence is the loudest answer. Fans lost their minds. Theories ran rampant on Reddit, with threads dissecting every possible reason behind the silence. Some claimed Jesse had cheated. Others swore Alli had already moved back to Pennsylvania. A few suggested it was just clever PR for season 2 of the McBee dynasty. But the truth was messier than anyone imagined. The family meeting from hell. By early August, the tension had reached a boiling point. Steven Sr. called an emergency family meeting at the ranch, inviting Jesse, Alli, and the rest of the McBee siblings. It did not go well. Stephen thinks Alli is changing Jessie, a source close to the family revealed. He accused her of pushing Jessie to prioritize social media clout over family traditions. Alli fired back, saying the McBees were using her as a pawn for TV ratings. Voices were raised, chairs were slammed. At one point, Jessie stormed out, slamming the heavy oak door behind him. For the first time since their engagement, the couple wasn't on the same team. And when Jessie left the meeting, he didn't leave with Alli. The secret trip to Nashville. Days later, Alli was spotted in Nashville without Jessie. Paparazzi caught her entering a chic bridal boutique with her sister, looking stressed and emotional. Fans speculated she was secretly shopping for a new dress, one Jessie hadn't approved. Jessie, meanwhile, was photographed 2 days later in Kansas City without his engagement ring. This fueled the narrative that the wedding was either delayed indefinitely or called off completely. Alli's friends began hinting that she wasn't sure she could marry into the McBee family at all. Alli loves Jessie, one friend admitted, but this isn't just about love anymore. It's about power, money, and control. She's starting to wonder if the man she fell for is still the man she's with now. When secrets leak. In mid-August, a leaked email from the McBee Dynasty production team surfaced online. The subject line read, "Potential shift in wedding schedule." The email detailed contingency plans for a wedding postponement storyline, mentioning significant family conflicts and uncertain filming timelines. Fans went into a frenzy. "Confirmed, wedding postponed. This is so staged, they're milking the drama. Free Alli, she deserves better." Jessie responded with a cryptic tweet, "Don't believe everything you read." But it was too late. The narrative had already spun out of control. A broken engagement? By September, sources close to the couple confirmed what everyone feared. The wedding was officially on hold. Jessie and Alli hadn't broken up, but they weren't moving forward either. "They're taking time apart," a source revealed. "It's not over, but it's not happening right now." Alli moved back to Philadelphia temporarily to be with her family. Jessie stayed at the ranch to work things out with his dad. The once inseparable couple was now living separate lives. The truth revealed. Finally, after weeks of silence, Jessie and Alli broke their silence in an emotional joint Instagram Live. Alli's voice trembled as she spoke. "We love each other. That hasn't changed. But marriage is a big step. And right now there are things we need to work on privately before we stand up in front of the world and make that promise." Jessie nodded, his jaw tight. "We're not calling it quits. We're just taking a pause. The wedding will happen when we're ready, not when everyone else wants it." The video ended with them holding hands, but fans weren't convinced. Some believed the damage had already been done. What happens next? The McBee Dynasty cameras are still rolling. The postponed wedding, the family feuds, the prenup drama, it's all part of what's shaping up to be the most explosive season yet. But for Jessie and Alli, this isn't just reality TV. This is real life. Will they overcome the McBee family pressure? Will the prenup battles destroy their trust forever? And most importantly, will the wedding ever happen? Only time and the cameras will tell. The text message that changed everything. Just when fans thought the storm was settling, a massive leak hit social media. An anonymous Bravo gossip account posted screenshots of alleged text messages between Jessie and a mystery woman, and they were explosive. One message, allegedly from Jessie, read, "I can't talk long. Alli's in the next room. I needed to see you one last time." The woman's reply, "You promised me you'd leave her if things didn't get better. Don't ghost me now, Jessie." Within minutes, hashtags like #McBeeCheater, #JusticeForAlli, and #McBeeDynastyExposed started trending. Jessie denied everything, of course. He called the texts fabricated drama. But Alli's silence spoke louder than any statement. For 3 days, she disappeared completely. No posts, no interviews, no sightings. Behind closed doors, insiders revealed she confronted Jessie in tears, demanding answers. Quote, He swore he never cheated, but the trust? It's shattered. She told him straight up, "If I find out this is true, the wedding is over forever." End quote. A source close to Alli said. The Galena connection. As if the drama couldn't get any messier, fans noticed something strange. The mystery woman in the leaked texts was rumored to be connected to Galena Saltkovska, Stephen Sr.'s controversial ex. Yes, that Galena. Apparently, the woman had worked for Galena at a Nashville boutique last year and had been spotted at the McBee Ranch during filming. Some fans theorized that Galena, still bitter over her fallout with Stephen Sr., was somehow planting drama to sabotage the family. Others weren't convinced. Quote, "Why would Galena risk this? This sounds way more like Jesse got sloppy and now the family's trying to cover for him." End quote, one Redditor posted. Meanwhile, Galena herself stirred the pot by posting a cryptic Instagram story. Quote, "Loyalty is rare these days. Some men are cowboys in public, but snakes in private." Snake emoji. Fans went wild. The secret bridal contract. The wedding postponement wasn't just emotional, it was financial. Alli discovered that Bravo had drawn up a bridal bonus contract that promised the network exclusive filming rights to her wedding in exchange for a six-figure payout. But here's the twist. Jesse allegedly signed the deal without telling her. Quote, "Alli felt completely blindsided. She wanted their wedding to be about love, not ratings. To find out Jesse secretly agreed to monetize the entire thing, that was the final straw." End quote. A source close to production revealed. In private, Alli began exploring her exit options. She reached out to lawyers, consulted close friends, and even started looking at apartments back in Pennsylvania. But then, just as she was preparing to walk away for good, something unexpected happened. Alli's revenge plan. Instead of running, Alli decided to fight fire with fire. She teamed up with Casey McBee, Jesse's sister, and one of the family's most outspoken rebels. Casey, who had her own rocky relationship with Stephen Sr., encouraged Alli to take control of the narrative before the family spun it against her. Quote, "She told Alli, 'Don't let them make you the villain. You tell your story first.'" End quote, an insider revealed. Together, they began drafting a tell-all interview with a major entertainment outlet, one that would expose everything. The prenup draw, Stephen Sr.'s control over Jesse, Bravo's secret contracts, and the shocking truth about the mystery woman in the texts. But when Stephen Sr. found out, all hell broke loose. 2 nights later, Alli and Jesse met face-to-face at the McBee Ranch for what was supposed to be a private conversation. It turned into a screaming match so loud that neighbors reportedly heard it from half a mile away. Quote, "You chose your dad over me," Alli shouted, according to one witness. Jesse fired back, "You chose fame over us." At one point, Jesse allegedly smashed a glass against the wall and Alli stormed out in tears. Paparazzi photos of her tear-streaked face hit the internet the next morning, and the comment section exploded. Bravo stepped in. By late September, Bravo executives were panicking. What was supposed to be a storybook wedding season had turned into a PR nightmare, and advertisers were getting nervous. In a shocking move, Bravo called both Jesse and Alli into a private mediation meeting in Los Angeles. Insiders revealed that Bravo gave the couple 2 options: reconcile and reschedule the wedding for next season, securing a lucrative deal and controlling the storyline, or officially break up, but allow Bravo exclusive rights to air the fallout in a 3-part finale. The decision nearly destroyed them. The cliffhanger. As of now, Jesse and Alli are at a crossroads. They haven't officially broken up. They haven't set a new wedding date. They haven't released a statement. But Alli's most recent Instagram post says it all. Quote, "Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is walk away." End quote. Meanwhile, Jesse posted a picture of himself riding horseback at sunset, captioned, "You can't tame a wild heart." The fandom is divided. Some believe the couple will reconcile under Bravo's cameras. Others are convinced this is the beginning of the end. One thing is certain. The next season of the McBee dynasty is shaping up to be the most explosive yet. And this wedding scandal is only the tip of the iceberg. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to our channel for regular updates.